Hello and welcome. I'm Wendy Irene from GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. This message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I want you to go into this message really listening to your own intuition as opposed to looking at it as a prediction. I want you to really use it to clarify your intuition. So any things that you were already thinking or any messages that are being repeated or that you find get repeated after listening to this, listen to that, because I really find that that's a universe way of speaking to you, like this quiet repeating of messages. And because it's a collective message, not everything is going to apply to everyone. So really use your own inner guidance of what matches you and let the rest go. So take a deep breath and go on with the intention of just gaining some clarity for, living your best life in your highest good. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. So in general, I've pulled 9 tarot cards for you and then 1 from another deck, but there is a lot of water energy here, like a lot of cups. So you might have a water in one of your signs, or you might be dealing with someone who's a water sign or has water in their chart. There's also second to water, there's also some fire energy, I would say, the second most. So it could also mean that all these cups are you're really working on your emotional fulfillment. You're really working on your emotional happiness. And the first card is the Ace of Cups. And this is really signaling a fresh start in happiness or a fresh start emotionally with joy. This is actually an ancient symbol of prosperity. So some of you might be seeking this fresh start and being happy and trying to wipe the slate clean and how am I going to have a fresh start emotionally too? What am I going to let go of emotionally just so that I can be in alignment with happiness and joy? And the next card is the 9 of Wands. So this is really showing you have strength in hard times. It's showing you, having strength through any delays. Maybe you feel like this has been a long time coming, having this emotional fulfillment or this fresh start. But you've had a lot of strength through a lot of things, whether it's delays or difficult times. And then followed by that is the 3 of Cups. So this is kind of relief and recovery. So this, it may have been that in your recent past or in your past, you've been through some difficulties or some delays and you're coming through that. You're starting out this fresh start, and it's kind of giving you this sense of relief or this recovery time where you've the positive side to going through some difficult times is that you really learn how to fill your own cup yourself. That might sound kind of funny, but the more that you can recover and be that sense of fulfillment for yourself that you need to provide yourself that love that you need, the stronger you get and the easier you can get through any kind of difficulties. And, this is really showing a fresh start of that. There might be a lot of you evaluating how you will handle things emotionally. Okay, so moving on, this is getting really positive because we have the Wheel. And I feel this is things turning in your favor. New cycles beginning, new cycles that are better for you. And, the wheel is turning for your success, right? You have been working hard through whatever it is that you've gone through. And you're really that wheel is really turning in your favor now. And because the 6 of Wands is kind of the realization of a dream. So I feel you've worked hard getting through things, and now you're kind of getting this sense of relief and this sense of a fresh start and the wheel turning in your favor, and starting to realize that realizing your dreams is absolutely possible. Anything is possible in this universe. It is already created. So it's just a matter of like allowing, really allowing, you know. The Eight of Cups, it's just like more water energy, which is really amazing. So I feel like you are building something that's lasting. Or you have someone coming in. If this is about a relationship, if you feel like this reading is about a relationship, you have something coming in that's turning in your favor. That's like something lasting, something that's going to be there for the long run. That's what this Eight of Cups really represents to me. And eight is also like a beautiful abundance number as well. So if it applies to work, this is something lasting. Okay, next we have the Hierophant. And this is like, I feel like you are coming to this place where like you are this wise spiritual guide yourself, or you're becoming this really wise spiritual guide, and people are going to be coming to you for guidance. The Hierophant's really like that person in the community that others are coming to for guidance and sharing all the things that you've learned. Because when we share what we've learned, sometimes we can help people that are going through similar things maybe go through it without quite as much struggle, or get through it a little bit faster than, you know, it took us. Not that it's not that there's like much we need to do beyond setting the example, because really I feel like one of the wisest ways to teach is just by example, by living in a way that people go, wow, what is that person doing? Like, look at their life. Their life is amazing. Things are happening from. What is it? How is it that they're living in their life? So you're gaining that wisdom, and you're becoming like the spiritual guide yourself. Okay, and this is also a card of setbacks. So it's like definitely acknowledging like setbacks happen, delays happen. You've been through them, and if they come up again, like this Knight of Swords is asking you to rely on your courage and talent if you come up to an obstacle, as opposed to anger and defensiveness. Because this air energy, this is like thoughts. So your job is to catch yourself when you're being defensive or just going to anger, and instead to rely on your courage, okay? Rely on your talents. This can be, Knights can be fast moving energy. So like you have the ability to, even if those are the emotions that you're feeling, to quickly move through them and to overcome any setbacks, you know, by emotionally aligning yourself in the right place. Like I think it's like full circle back to this like fresh start in joy and happiness. Like you are learning you have learned how to get through things, get through any setbacks or difficult times a lot by doing those practices that fill yourself up, that fill you up emotionally. By choosing to, as often as you can, align yourself with how it is that you want things to turn out or how you want to feel. Because just taking those little baby steps to, maybe all you can do in the moment is just play a song that you absolutely love, but that's a little rise in vibration, and then you take that a little bit further, and very quickly you can go from any kind of like anger or defensiveness to a higher vibration, to your cups being more full. And the faster that you learn to do that, like the better your life becomes, right? It's not that there's not challenges or setbacks or lessons, but the more you are able to just give yourself that like fresh start emotionally, and happiness and joy, and realizing that like you have the ability to like take these little tiny steps all the time to raise your vibration, no matter where it is. Try and align yourself with how it is that you want to feel, or imagine what it is you would like for an outcome, and feel how good that feels, right? Because you are becoming so wise and such a great guide. And I just feel like you have this like wheel turning in your favor, and this fresh start in joy and happiness. And I feel like this is such a good positive reading, and I'm really proud of you because I can really feel the internal work that you guys have been doing. Okay, so I pulled one more card, and it's Hello from Heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. And I feel like this card makes a lot of sense, because I feel like there are some of you who are really missing someone or someones who have passed, and this makes a lot of sense with Father's Day coming up, because I know that many people don't have their father presently in their life, and it's just like your father or whoever it is that you're missing is wanting you to know that they're right there. Take time to feel their presence and trust it. Really trust it. Like, feel the comfort that they are sending you, the love that they're sending you, okay? Because we're just, we're just inhabiting this body. Like, we're not gone, and they're not gone, and they're with you, and their love is with you, and they're wanting you to know that. So, know that for those of you that are missing someone who's passed, like, this is your sign that they are there with you too, okay? Thank you, friends. I really hope that this gave you some clarity. I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate all the love and positive energy and the support that you guys send. It means a lot. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell to be notified of new videos to come. I really look forward to seeing you again soon, Aquarius. Bye.